In this video, we are going to set up the SmartThings Home Monitor in the new SmartThings app. Hi, this is Justin from Simply Smart, where we make smart home technology as easy as 1, 2, 3. So if you're interested in smart home technology, consider subscribing for more content like this. Also check out the video description for the 3 simple steps to build your ultimate smart home. In this video, we're going to be setting up the SmartThings Home Monitor, which is an easy way to use your smart home to monitor just like an alarm system. So the first thing we need to do is just go into the SmartThings app, and then we need to go to the hamburger menu in the upper left corner. Once in there, you just want to go to Smart Apps. And once in Smart Apps, just go to the plus sign at the top. And what we want to do is choose the first option here, which is the SmartThings Home Monitor. And it's going to tell you a little bit about it here. So we're just going to tap on Next. And then we're going to go and set up each one of these here. So if we tap on Security, so this is for setting up your arm away sensors. You can either leave all of them checked like this, or you can look and see what it's actually using. I'm just going to untoggle the first option and just choose the ones that you want. Once you have chosen the ones that you want, tap on Done, and then go to your motion sensors. So let's see what we have under here. I'm only going to use my garage motion sensor, because that would be the only one that wouldn't get motion when we're gone. We have dogs running around and stuff, so I don't want to have any false alarms go off. So we're going to tap Done there. And all sound sensors. So let's tap that and see what's under here. So that is a smoke detector. So let's go ahead and check that one off. And actually, I'm going to, on this one, since we only have one item under here, I'm just going to tap that to be on. That way, if we add anything in the future, it'll automatically be added. Once you have everything set up the way you want it to be, just tap on Next. All right, now you're going to do the same steps here for set up arm stay. So that would be like if you're sleeping, you can have arm stay, and you probably maybe wouldn't want to use any motion sensors in that situation. If you get up in the middle of the night, you don't want to be triggering your alarm. So the first one, we're going to change that to be the same way as it was before. And on the last one, we do want to have our smoke sensor, sensing. So we're going to tap that to be on like that and tap Next. All right, so now what you need to do is you need to choose what to do when an intrusion is detected in your home. So sound sirens. So let's tap on that. And I do have a security siren. So I'm going to tap on that one. And then you get some options after you choose that. Alert duration, 3 minutes. Delay before alert, 30 seconds. So basically you would have 30 seconds to disarm the intrusion before the alarm would sound for 3 minutes. Recording devices, I don't have any of those set up yet. Turn on lights. So what you could do is you could have certain lights turn on when the alarm is set off. So that way, if someone was coming in the middle of the night to steal all your stuff, what you could do is have all of the lights turn on when the alarm goes off, and hopefully that would scare him away. So right now, I'm not going to set up that right now, but that would be something that you could set up on your own. Just choose whichever lights that you want to turn on when the alarm is triggered. Play audio notifications. Well, I would be able to do this if Echo Speaks worked, but unfortunately, SmartThings killed that. So we will not be able to set that up until the new code is done or the light version is released. Send a text message. So you just have to allow contacts. You just hit OK, and then you could add people to send text messages to. So that would be helpful, say if say you wanted to add some people that didn't live in your house, just in case you missed the notification, then you could have them contact you or contact someone that they know is with you or something like that. That way you wouldn't miss that notification. And response delay, you can say if you want a delay. So we're just going to leave that as none because I want to get the notification as soon as possible. And at the bottom is push notifications. So the push notifications will go to everyone that is on your SmartThings. So say if you have your family members on your SmartThings to use the presence sensors, that would be what that does there. And include captured images. That would be if you had a recording at the top. So we could capture the images from your recordings and then send them to you so you could see what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and tap done there. All right, so now we did the first part. Now let's tap on smoke. So set up your smoke detectors and let's untap it and see what's under there. So this is the one that we already did for the air detector on the other one, but we're going to go ahead and check that off. And really, I'm just going to have that checked off. I still need to do a video on that. This is a really cool device where you only need one sensor, and as long as you have an interconnected smoke alarm sensors, it will detect just one of them because they all go off when one senses something. And then this is a very cheap and inexpensive device to monitor for smoke and carbon monoxide, depending on your sensors. So we're just going to tap next on that. What you can do here is different things. So I'm not going to do any sirens because obviously if there's smoke, the smoke alarms will be going off. So we don't need to add any sirens to that. But what you could do here is you could say, I want to unlock the front door and the back door. That way, when the fire is going and everyone's waking up and everyone's trying to get out of the house, they don't have to worry about unlocking the doors. All you have to do is run out. That's it. And they also have record video here as an option. You can also turn on lights. So in this situation, we would probably want to turn on lights that are near the exits. That way, when you wake up, you don't have to worry about turning on lights. Everything would turn on and everyone could get out safely. And once you choose all of the lights that you want to turn on, just tap on done. And then you have some additional options here to set the colors or set the dimmers. So let's tap the dimmer and let's just put all those to 100%. Just tap on done. Right, and now you can see every time we complete a section, now there is a toggle. So now if I toggle that off, then the smoke detection of the smart home monitor would be disabled. So let's turn that back on. And there's one other here. So we have security, smoke, and then the last one is leaks. So leaks, which sensors to use to monitor for water leaks. If you select use all, any new sensors will be added later and used for monitoring. So let's just see what's under here. We turn that off, tap in here, and all of these are leak sensors. So I'm just going to use the all option. And I do have a few more to add. I'm going to make a video when I do that as well. So we're going to tap on next. Now here you have some options to close valves. So I do have my sprinklers on here and I do have a water valve, but I haven't been able to install the water valve because the way my plumbing is done, I can't attach the water valve. So I'm actually going to have to call a plumber and get that fixed. But I do have a video coming on that. Also, a lot of people have said that the water sensors are too sensitive. So if I choose this here, it doesn't give you any additional options. And what it really needs to have here is some kind of delay. So say if someone is mopping in the bathroom and they accidentally get your water sensor wet, well, it would dry out relatively quickly. And if they do that, then it's going to turn off the water. So that can be really annoying. So what I recommend is you're really not using the smart home monitor to turn off a valve. What you'd want to do is create your own automation that would be able to do that. Say in Sharp Tools, you can create your own automation and you can have all these different variables and have it be where if someone does make one of your sensors go off. Say if it gets dry within 30 minutes, it does nothing. After 30 minutes, you could have it shut off the water because obviously it's not drying out. And then you have some other options here like sound sirens. For water valves, I'm not going to sound a siren. You could have to turn on lights, play audio notifications, send text messages, and push notifications. So I just use the push notifications at the bottom and tap done. All right, so now we have all 3 sections completed. So now if we go back and go back again, now we can see that our SmartThings Home Monitor shows on our home page here. So it says monitoring is active, and you can go into here and you can arm the system just by tapping it. You can disarm it, and you have all of your smoke sensors, which you can view. Same thing with your leak sensors. You can view which ones have been added. And then if you did want to make any changes to this, you can use the settings at the top. Tap that and you get right back to where we were when we added it originally. So you could come into here and make any changes that you wanted to. Also under the security, you do have more settings. So you can go under security mode reminders and you can say, okay, remind me to when everyone leaves. You could have it remind you to set the alarm. Or you can go into SmartThings, more options, manage locations, geolocation, and you can have it automatically arm and disarm when everyone leaves. Now, obviously what you would have to do to get that set up, you would have to add members. So you could come in here and you can use your present sensors in here, whatever you have set up. You would just have to say tap off these here and tap done. And now you would have these options up here to be able to toggle on and off. Now also you have history. So if you come into history, obviously we don't have any history right here, but you would have like all different events that have happened in the past. Now obviously if you don't have these sensors, if you don't have any leak sensors, you would just have to get some leak sensors to add to your SmartThings, and then you would be able to add that to your smart home monitor. So that is basically all you have to do to set up the SmartThings Home Monitor. Follow those simple steps. It walks you through each step, look at all of the different options, figure out what is best for you, and then start experimenting. So I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also check out the other videos on the screen now, and I will see you in the next video.